check something. Stream. Okay. Let's get back to the game. I apologize for taking a short break. We are still part B, so I apologize for that. So this is what it looks like. Let me just get this thing through here.
Hello. I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful. I'm known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator. I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression.
I don't care what you think I have and who you think I am.
Welcome to the Institute.
I'm here for Sean. Better
This
give
is
me
the
Sean or I'm
reality
gonna
of the
shoot
Institute.
you all.
This place, these people, the work we do.
I
For
have
over
much
100
new
years,
minutes
we've
to get up.
dedicated
Like, they can
ourselves
look
to
right here and
humanity's
blow up
survival.
this entire institute.
Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future.
2, 3, 4, 5,
It has never
6.
been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished.
No,
But
you
for
won't.
now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason.
Is that a camera?
You are here for your son.
Yeah? And you just putting the gas me underneath the gas tanks. Better let me.
Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean. you?
These bad people, they stole you from me.
Father, what's going on?
Uh-huh. Sean,
What's going on?
shh, it'll be...
I don't know.
Who is Father? Where...
Father, help me! Father? Father, help me!
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus. Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's
No
start
crap.
anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
I could kill you. Right here. Right now.
Yes. Yes, you could. And I would be powerless to stop you.
I'll make this very simple. Where is my son?
He's here, in the Institute. Closer than you think. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been It's good to finally meet you. After all this time. It's me. I am Sean. I am your son.
It's really you? After all this time?
Yes. It's true. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the son you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality. And here I am. Raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
They stole you. Kidnapped you. Wasn't right.
Right, wrong, irrelevant. It was necessary.
No,
The
it was
Institute
different.
believed humanity's future depended on it. At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
I think I see where this is going.
Then perhaps you already understand why it was necessary for the Institute to acquire me. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me, after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
And you've been down here the whole time?
I have. Yes. I know you must have questions.
I don't want to hear any more right now.
Very well. The Institute is on... I've been a part of some... And now...
Maybe. I don't know. This is so much to take in.
I know.
Uh-huh.
The Institute can provide a better... You've been in the...
I don't know what to do.
I realize that. I hope that you can see that rational... I simply ask...
Uh-huh.
We really... Will you...
I just don't know.
Just... You want to introduce yourself. And finally, Doc...
Just going to rub everything. Anything that looks interesting and anything that I see. We're gonna save here because we might have to come back here.
Hold it right there. Is there a problem? Routine security check. See anything suspicious lately?
Suspicious? What do you mean by suspicious?
I mean, like dodging my questions.
No. Nothing to report, sir. If I see something, I'll be sure to come right to you.
You do that. I'd hate to find your name on a repurpose list.
I'm stealing everything in the...
Almost done. Just need to tighten up this primary drive
Greetings.
servo. That's
As the Institute's requisition vendor, I can provide supplies for your missions on the surface. How may I assist you today?
Oh, I don't know.
I've got a few minutes.
Most of them have lasted.
Just buying everything.
you ask me, they were built pretty well.
I can't argue with that. Even so, I'm ready to see the full Gen 3 roll out.
There we go. All set. Unit, you can return to duty.
Hi, Doc.
They weren't kidding. You really are here. Well, all right. I'm Allie Fillmore. You can think of me as the Institute's chief engineer. When Father told us about... If you don't mind my asking, what was it that kept you going all that time?
I wanted to kill the son of a bitch who murdered my wife.
Kellogg always was a cold bastard. Now, I'll give you a quick rundown of the... As you might guess, we maintain and up... There's a lot of machine... The work we do might... So...
I'm just looking around.
I see. If there's anything else...
Who built this place, originally? Has it been here long?
The construction of the Institute is the work of generations of... The original survivors of the war, our progenitors, took refuge in the basement of the old Commonwealth Institute of Technology. Over time, their sons and daughters dug deeper into the earth and built increasingly sophisticated habitats and laboratories. It's a process that's still going on today. Even now, we're digging out tunnels for new facilities and infrastructure. Just think what this place will look like 100 years from now. I hope I'm there to see it. Thanks again.
Of course.
You're here. Glad you made it.
You're weird.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I'll go
No
find them
visible
later.
reaction to the
Thanks,
K-14
Eve.
compound. We'll start the next trial then. The dosage will be much larger this time, and the side effects will likely be more pronounced.
Will there be any pain?
I honestly don't know. I suppose it's your job to find out. Now hold still.
So what is this?
There. All done. You can return to your duties. And remember to record every symptom you experience in detail.
I hope I'll prove a useful test subject for you, Doctor.
Mm-hmm. Take good care of yourself, and you won't have to see too much of me.
It's an honor to have you
Once
here,
you've settled
sir.
in, I'll want to do a physical and get a file going on you. No hurry, though.
After what I've been through, a checkup is probably a good idea.
I should think so. Who knows what you might have been exposed to up there? How about you take some time to get comfortable? In the meantime, we'll do that checkup when... Take care of yourself.
Father has done remarkable things. I would not exist were it not for him.
Yeah, I'm about to shoot everyone. Okay, where is this green lab I have to go to?
You know the protocol, sir. Authorized personnel only.
So Dr. Ayo thinks he can hide in his office, does he? Well, you can tell him that
Scanning
I
unknown
intend to speak
identity.
to Father about these
Clearance
unannounced
confirmed.
security sweeps of yours. Ransacking my quarters in the middle of the night is totally unacceptable.
I'll pass along your message, Doctor.
See that you do.
Remember to keep unnecessary power consumption to a minimum. Don't recharge unless your primary levels are below 2%. Also, if you haven't patched your navigation software, do so after this meeting. The last thing we need is more synths bumping into walls. All right, that's all for now. You can resume your duties.
Remember, health and happiness go hand in hand.
I don't really want to shoot these people. Okay, green lab. Good. taking everything. We're taking it.
That's it.
Okay, so
Yes. Got it.
reaching the secondary door.
Surprise contact. Engaging. No. Engage at minimal distance. India, Lima, Lima. Running close to subroutine. This fight is already over, Hugh.
last recording. My requests to shut down the FEV program have repeatedly been denied. We've learned nothing useful in the last 10 years. Why does Father insist on continuing it? If he won't see reason, then I have to take matters into my own hands. What we're doing, it's not right. It needs to stop. If anyone should find this after I'm gone, know that I never wanted to hurt anyone. Anyone! Do you understand me? I'm gonna make sure the whole program is shut down. If not for good, then at least for years to come. After that, I know what I'm about to do will be seen as a betrayal. Treason, he'll probably call it. So, I'm leaving. I have a plan. And if it works, I'll be somewhere safe. Somewhere not even the Coursers can find me. Everything that we've done, the lives we've taken. If there is a God, may he have mercy on us all.
This is Dr. Elliot with the official report for the Directorate from Bioscience. The date is, August 2178. I'm pleased to report that, as has been the case during my tenure, crop yields exceed expectations. In point of fact, everything down here is fine, with one notable exception. Dr. Frederick has informed me that the Directorate has pre-approved research on samples of the FEV virus, which he already has in his possession. Now, I'm not one to question the Directorate, you all know that. I don't even want to know where this came from, but, well, this is troubling. Dangerous, possibly. I will do my best to make sure risks are minimized, but I really do hope that the consequences are understood. This is Dr. Elliot reporting for the Bioscience Division, March 22-24. We just received another batch of subjects, but as my previous report stated, we're at an impasse here. More of the same won't help. The two most promising strains of FEV have been adapted to an ideal state, but we're still missing something. I am officially echoing the team's position. The most likely progress for our research on synthetic organics requires new avenues of exploration. Additional Commonwealth subjects will not help. It's the same problem across the board, exposure to too much radiation. We need someone new. There's a proposal we'll be putting forward. I am not entirely comfortable with it, but it seems the best course.
See, and this is why I want to execute every one of them.
Yes.
Status: subjects, male, override beast, very poor health, in condition, strand, discarded. Ding.
Dr. Holdren's synth gorilla project is showing promising results. Three levels of approval. Do you believe that? 3! You had time to examine.
I'd put 4 levels of approval. You need 5 levels of approval.
Is it true Food Supplement 77 has been discontinued?
That is correct.
That was my favorite one. Can't we keep it a little longer?
I will be happy to forward your request to the Bioscience Division. In the meantime, please feel free to enjoy one of our other nutritious and flavorful food supplements.
I want Supplement 77.
I am sorry, sir, but that supplement is no longer...
Scanning. Subject identified.
Nothing to report, sir.
I'm just going to steal your data.
I'm seriously thinking of heading over to robotics to knock some
Always
heads
be
together.
vigilant. We have many enemies.
On the targeting package upgrades I asked for. Maybe I should take some courses with me. You know, send a message.
Please don't. There's enough friction as it is between us and pretty much all the other departments.
You going soft on me, Alana? My methods get results, and they will this time as well. You'll see. Constant vigilance is vital in preventing synth escapes.
Like any machine, a synth can malfunction. Just wish it didn't happen so often.
Pardon me, sir.
Just double check some few data.
Dr. Ao, we've had a situation in the field.
What is it this time?
One of our courser teams was ambushed by raiders. They survived, but suffered severe damage and can't relay back.
Damn it. It's not like we have numerous retrieval teams at our disposal. What does the current field team need to complete the mission? All right, send 2 coursers for the extraction. Tell them to proceed with caution. Those raiders might still be around.
If we do that, we'll be down to the minimum number of on-site units.
All right, retrieve them and prep another team. And tell them to be careful. I can't afford to lose any more coursers.
Doctor, we've located a group of abandoned Gen 1 synths on the surface. How should we proceed?
Interesting. Engage with extreme aggression. These Gen 1s are likely to be hostile.
The coursers will destroy them. Shouldn't we try to reclaim them in an operational state?
And we'll strip them for parts once they get back here. Find me when they've returned.
Yes, of course.
What are you doing? Okay, check the other labs.
Reporting status. All functions normal.
It did say that they were cutting into the soil, so this is what it looks like. They're making new rooms, new areas. Probably a new division.
If you require maintenance, please file a report with the Facilities Division.
Got it.
Sorry about this, we're just plundering everything in here. Okay, almost done here, almost done here, almost stole everything.
Through.
I think he's actually lost his mind. I can't believe he really expects me to do this. I've always been on board with the Gen 3 program. It makes sense, but this? Nothing good can come from this. How am I supposed to explain to my staff that Sean wants a child synth for no immediately apparent valid line of research? And to base the physical features off records of his own childhood? It defies all logic. No, I can't do this. I won't.
Operating at full capacity.
And she lost the job.
Yeah?
Hi.
As the Institute's first personal synth, I try to set a good example.
Right.
If Ultinal synths are as good looking as you, I should get one for myself.
Why, thank you. I'll take that as a compliment. I don't know that I can be of much help with that, but the compliment has certainly made my day. It was a real pleasure to meet you. I'm sure you're still taking everything in, so I'll let you get back to that.
And that's how you do it. Booyah! Just doing a quick check around this institute, see if you nook and cranny. These guys are the most advanced researchers in the world. So just doing a cross-examination of the technology should give me the necessary data I
All
need.
maintenance requests should be directed to the Facilities Division.
Oh, so it looks like these are personal quarters.
Welcome to the Institute, sir.
Call this a clean floor? Are your visual receptors malfunctioning? Can you not see the grime and dust?
Excuse me, Doctor.
You know what happens when people get robots to do all their work? They get fat and lazy, that's what.
Yep.
Real people doing real thinking and real work. That's the future I want.
No argument here.
Nice to meet someone who isn't obsessed with replacing people with machines. I've been saying for years that we're too reliant on these synths. But nobody wants to listen. Maybe you can talk some. In any case, perhaps a fresh... Don't make excuses. You're
I wish you
clearly
could have known
defective, and
Father
I
as we
intend to
have.
report this. Perhaps after you've been disassembled, we can use your components to make something that's actually useful.
No, that's correct. You shouldn't rely on machines. Because
All systems nominal. Just a routine patrol, sir.
yeah, thing with the routine patrols, they always end up in non-routine scenarios. so.
Perfect.
Okay, so nothing's in here. Let's go plunder the next part. I'm not breaking any of the rules. They're not. Nothing's red. They seem to have no value on stuff. Seriously? You have an up... I think I plundered everyone. Time to get out of here.
Feels like this project has been going on for months.
We're all looking forward to working with you.
Yeah, I'm not thinking of working for you. You do have a good laboratory.
Father has done remarkable things. I would not exist were it not for
But
him.
this took you 400 years, 200 years to build? I say you guys are freaking lazy. No offense, but if I had 200 years in the most advanced minds and, I don't know, started building synths, I don't know, I'd probably have this thing cleared out, your nuclear reactor done before I was born, before you think, and would have had a Breadtopia far greater than this. But that's just me. Look what I did. In 1 hour, in like 3 days, I built a laboratory.
What are you going to tell me about this mysterious Phase 3?
No, I can't talk about that.
Mankind redefined. It's catchy, isn't it?
Hi.
Please don't get any germs on me.
Shit. Yeah, I think I plundered him. Yeah, I'm gonna go tell my son I'm gonna leave him. I'm gonna quit.
It must make you proud to see all that Father has done. All that...
It must make you proud to see all that Father has done. All that he has done.
No, I'm not proud. My son's an idiot. So just get shot in the head.
Sean, about this synth.
You mean the child? It's a facet.
Why build it to look...
We'd advanced the technology behind synths to a point where this struck me as an interesting variation. A new angle, if you will.
Yeah?
I'll make sure it's brought back online in the near future. But, do you think you could love him? Like you would a real boy?
This is all... It's just too much. I just don't know anymore.
I wouldn't claim to know everything you're...
Yeah, I'm leaving. Peace! I want out.
Rumor is, Advanced Systems will be starting a new dark matter initiative soon.
Hello. Please ensure that your dietary requirements are being filled.
She's been at it for over 2 hours. What is she even testing?
Nothing. At this point, she's just doing it for fun.
Excuse me.
Father has accomplished so much. I hope you can appreciate his work as we do.
Hey.
Yes? Well.
That was productive. One day, I'll design a more efficient reactor to replace that old clunker in the basement.
Hey, Doc.
Oh, hi there. Sorry if I seem distracted. I memorized 5 sets of design schematics, and now I'm doing detailed mental...
That's amazing.
Oh, well, a lot of us... Anyway, I'm glad... I really hope...
Move. That's your Institute weapons. Institute weapons are all nice and glowy, but mine is more powerful. Oh look! A modified Institute weapons.
Authorities has expressed concerns about our power consumption.
Here we go again.
We're not violating any protocols. We're well within approved operating parameters. I checked.
I'm aware of that. Nevertheless, we're going to have to cut back. I'll have a complete rationing plan ready soon, but in the meantime, I need you to make cuts anywhere you can.
This is going to set us back by days, maybe more.
I know it won't be easy, but we'll have to make do. That's all for now.
It's really exciting having you here.
Dr.
I can't
Thompson.
wait to see what you can do.
I know we're not that close, but may I ask a favor of you?
Sure, of course.
Both Allie and myself.
What the? Damn it, why can't this just be over?
Dr. Thompson, I know we're not that close, but may I ask a favor of you?
Sure, of course.
Both Allie and myself are working late tonight. Normally it's not a big deal. Quentin is mostly self-sufficient, but it's the third night in a row.
Say no more. He can come over and have dinner with us. I'm sure the girls will be thrilled.
It's not too much trouble?
No trouble at all. Just come by when you're finished.
What just happened?
Hello? Calculating most efficient attack. Movement, you must die now, human. Enemy.
Combat initiated.
Attacking hostile.
Is someone present? By order of the Institute, you must be destroyed.
Hostile sensor attacking enemy.
Sean,
I couldn't be more proud of what we've achieved. Perhaps someday our synths can reclaim the Commonwealth.
They were wise to flee.
Sorry, Sean. On the way out.
An enemy may be utilizing stealth. How interesting.
Please reveal yourself. The sensitivity of my sensors.
Now I
needs
understand.
adjusted.
You are hiding because you fear death.
Contact detected.
I am
Possibly.
equipped with the most advanced Institute sensors available. I will find you.
Well, you guys all attacking me. I just looked at the terminal, you start attacking me, and there's no way for me to kill myself. I'm not doing that. So Sean had to die. I apologize. Well, we're gonna continue playing until, well, we...
Hostile target.
Okay, just talk to everyone, then opt out. Try to opt out and say no.
Dr. Thompson, I know we're not that close, but...
Excuse me, Doctor?
Ah, it's you.
Both Allie and myself
Yes,
are
yes.
working late tonight. Normally it's not a big deal. Quentin is mostly self-sufficient, but it's the third night in a row.
Say no more.
Don't worry, I promise.
Thank you, I do appreciate it. Oh, before I forget, I've been told to install... You're to be given full...
I don't want one of those things anywhere near me.
If you expect to be coming and going, you're gonna need... In case the significance is lost, if nothing else... Now, unless...
I'd like a progress...
Taking your new... Very well. I'm hoping that...
be on the lookout for unusual synth behavior.
Greetings, sir.
All systems nominal.
Pardon me, sir.
Constant vigilance is vital to preventing synth escapes.
Dr. Watson can be a little obsessive when it comes to rules and
Just a nail.
policies.
I'll be upfront with you. Despite your relation, I'm sure you are.
Why? Don't you trust me?
I'll be honest. You're an outsider.
The first outsider.
Really?
It's nothing personal.
Now, Father, our primary...
If the synths want to be free, you should let them.
Synths do not want. As to why there is... Our main instrument is coursers. They are highly... But I gather you... In fact...
Uh-huh. I hate to break it to you, but your courser wasn't all that tough.
Then it's likely the unit was defended. Now, unless you...
I'd like to know more about the synth reclamation.
Fine. Once a courser, we then...
Right.
In those cases, all too often.
I know it'll be a difficult adjustment for you, but try to remember that synths aren't people. I swear I spend half my time smoothing the feathers that Justin ruffles. We need to be able to collaborate with the other divisions, and that's a lot harder when they're always angry at us.
Yeah, well, if you can't get along, it's going to be hard to accomplish anything.
Yeah, even worse, we got a lot of smart guys with fragile egos. Anyway, we'll figure it out. It was good to meet you.
Yeah, I wanted to just leave.
Normal.
The latest synth generation is just amazing. Those guys in robotics are working miracles.
Excuse me, Doctor.
Welcome. So good to have you here. Dr. Clayton Holt, I can't wait for you to see.
I look forward to learning more.
In that case, as the name implies, our most important.
Right.
To that end, we've even started... You probably saw the...
Yeah, I can't imagine anything more exciting than fake gorillas.
Speaking only for myself, I find them fascinating. Of course, I might be a little biased. I'm sure I've taken up enough.
I'm not sure how well I'll fit in, but I'd...
Great. In any case.
You mentioned medical care. I might need that from time to time.
In that case, you'll want to introduce yourself to Dr. D. He's our top... Dr. Volk, you won't find...
I've heard stories, and the surface sure sounds scary.
Well, hello.
Hi. Isn't it wonderful here? I wish Quentin would stop telling those stupid stories.
Now that you've had a chance to see the Institute firsthand, what do you think?
If you expect me to be impressed by a lot of fancy sci-fi gizmos, you'd be wrong.
I see. It's not just about the gizmos, as you say. I hope you'll see that in time. Ultimately, unfortunately, as remarkable as the superior...
If the synths are intelligent and self-aware, then they have a right to free will.
However closely they may approximate, when you see what a rogue synth, his memories under his lead, I've just...
It might not want to talk. It would be safer just to kill it.
That would be a terrible waste of a valuable resource. If at all possible. Now you should get...
Hold it right there.
Is there a problem?
Routine security check. See anything suspicious lately?
What do you mean by suspicious?
I mean, like dodging my questions.
No, nothing to report, sir. If I see something, I'll be sure to come right to you.
You do that. I hate to find
Good.
your name.
There, we dealt with that. I mean, it just caused war, but whatever. Okay.
Yeah, hold this, man. Here, come over here. Where's the other thing?
It's in the laundry bags. Right behind the door.
Okay. Yeah. Where's your clean clothes?
Right behind the door.
Oh. Okay, you gotta hang your suit up, hey bro? And your coat.
Yeah, I forgot. I'm an idiot. I will take care of it.
And all that stuff here, man. Turn the light on, let's straighten this out.
Okay.
Yeah. Just put this out there.